there was a particular relationship that I got involved in, and I had heard about like, oxys and roxys and all that. And I knew that it was, highly addictive. And, one day my boyfriend told me that he had taken it. And I remember I got upset. Like I was actually like really upset because I told him, I was like, that's so addictive. Why would you do that? But because I was in a relationship with him, I decided that, eventually I would do it too. And so he had bought one for me, and, he broke it down, and we snorted it. So like, let me tell you something. The first time I did that drug, and I had done a lot of drugs already to this point. I had, rolled, I had GHB, like ketamine. I had done everything. That was the only thing I hadn't got into. I had tried Loratab and Percocet, but it didn't really do anything for me, like, it just wasn't that big of a deal. But then when I tried a Roxy, I was like instantly like fell in love, and it just took away all the pain, that I had been feeling. And I knew the second that I had tried it, I was like, yeah, this is going to be a problem. Like I'm definitely doing this again. So yeah, that's what really started that. And what's crazy is the first time I tried it was a Roxy, but then right around this time is when like the original like OxyContin, they were out. Like Purdue Pharma was really big, and people were like going crazy over these pills. And back then you could get like an 80 milligram, OxyContin for like $40. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so it went from like, I tried the 30, the Roxy 30, and then that went to me eventually going to like up to like the 60 milligram OCs once I got used to them. And, you kind of develop that tolerance really quickly. And, I just loved it. Like that was my goal. I was working at the time, I was working at Allstate Insurance, and I was the receptionist. And I wasn't completely addicted yet, but I knew like every single time I got my paycheck that that's what I was going to do with it. I was going to go over to the dope boy and go get my round of pills for the weekend. And like that was my ultimate goal. So I still was working, a regular job, and doing okay. I was maintaining, but like my primary goal was to just get high. Like that's what I wanted to do.